This is a requirements gathering process between Mary, the requirement engineer, and Mr. Albert, the stakeholders from ABC Company. As we could see, Mr. Albert has a different requirement that he tried to convey. However, Mary understood it differently, and in the end, they have produced the wrong product. Now this has led to problems. Misunderstanding, misinterpretation, miscommunication, ambiguity, inconsistency, incorrectness, incompleteness, more problems, rework, time and cost increase, failed, 2. Delivered the product. Avoid your problems from getting worse. Our tool TestMereq could help.
This video introduces TestMereq, an automated collaborative requirements engineering tool, for better validation of requirements. Our tool aims to assist the requirements engineer and client to communicate and collaborate effectively during requirements validation process. This demo will start with automatic generation of abstract tests and mock-up UI prototype for requirements validation, followed by the communication and collaboration support to allow multiple users to collaborate in real time regardless of their location. This is the main page of TestMereq. It has 5 main parts: textual requirements, EUC model, EUI model, test requirements and test cases. To use TestMereq, the user needs to key in their requirements in the form of user story or use case scenario to generate the related EUC and EUI models from the textual requirements. Then, a set of abstract tests consisting of test requirements and test cases are generated. The users may then execute the test cases on the generated mock-up user interface to review and validate the expected behavior of the requirements. Then, they need to indicate their testing status. The testing status will be saved in the database for future reference. The requirements engineer can review the testing results from the clients, and then initiate for collaboration with the clients for further discussion by clicking on the review button. This is the Etherpad software that is integrated with our tool. TestMereq extract the previously generated requirements component into Etherpad in the form of plain text. The requirements engineer can click on the share access icon to share the session with the client. Only the invited client can access this page. The requirements engineer need to key in the email address of the client and indicate the access level for the client, whether he can edit, comment, or only view the page. This panel shows the online user who have access to this page. Here we can see one client is online. The user can use the chatting facility to communicate to each other. The user also can use the comment function to comment or annotate at any part of the requirements text. This example shows the requirements engineer commenting on the requirements scenario. The user also can simultaneously edit the textual requirements. Here we can see the client is editing the requirements scenario. The tool will underline the changes made by the user. In this case, Lily's icon is red, therefore the tool underline the changes she made in red color. Upon confirmation and agreement from the client, the requirements engineer can update the changes into TestMereq by using the test authoring template. This is the main page for the test authoring template. Here the user choose TR from the drop-down list to add or update test requirements. Choose Edit to update the test requirements, or choose Add to add new test requirements. Add new test requirements here by referring to the test requirements sentence structure, and then click on the Confirm button. An error message will be pop up if it is not following our test requirement sentence structure. However, the user may ignore the validation and proceed to add the new test requirements. User can go back to the list of test requirements to update the test requirements. This example shows the user updating the test requirements to follow the sentence structure. User need to create a new test case for the newly added test requirements, and then save in the library. User also can edit or delete the new test case. This template helps the user to write the correct test requirements and test case, compliance to our pattern library. Thank you for watching our tool demonstration video.